Hello, everyone. I am here streaming for Fantasy Alarm. We are here for the preseason. It's an exciting day. So welcome. I'm so excited to see all of you. My name is Brandon Marianne Lee. I am here to talk to you about the preseason. I'm here to talk you through this entire 2017 NFL season, which, speaking of, everybody, look below. We got the playbook. You get a free month. I'm serious. Just enter BM Lee in the promo code area, get a free month. Come and check it out. It's going to be super exciting. So, welcome to the preseason. Houston Texans and the Carolina Panthers. Cam Newton is not going to be playing tonight, and that's not a surprise, but we are going to be able to see a little glimpse of the fantasy darling Christian McCaffrey. There's a lot of debate out there, but I'm telling you right now, there is zero debate about whether or not this guy has talent. Let's put it this way, right now, Christian McCaffrey is amazing. Unfortunately, over the last 2 seasons, the Carolina Panthers have had the least catches out of the backfield for any of their running backs. And now, of course, when you're saying it's Fozzie Whitaker or Christian McCaffrey, yes, that absolutely makes sense. But here's the thing. They're going to have to change their playbook a lot to get what you need out of them. So it's going to be an interesting adventure. Right now, I am on Periscope. I am on Facebook, and I'm on YouTube, so there's a lot going on here. So if there's a little bit out of sync or if something's a little weird, sorry about that, but we are going to work on it. We're going to get through this. It's going to be a lot of fun, so make sure to ask any questions that you have. Let's make sure that we definitely chit-chat, and let me try to answer as many of your questions as humanly possible. All right, so right now we are going to talk about Tom Savage. Tom Savage is starting week 1 for the Houston Texans. A lot of people want to talk about Watson. Is he going to play? Is he going to be the starter? Is he going to overtake him? It looks like Tom Savage is holding on mightily. Now, here's the thing about preseason, and this is why we're talking about how to watch preseason. It's all about when the players play, and a little more than the final stats. And by a little more, I mean a lot more. So if you look at last preseason, Mac Brown was a huge guy, by the way, for the Washington Redskins, and then it ended up being Rob Kelly, who actually took Matt Jones' job. And it's all about who plays with the starters. Look at who's playing at the beginning of the game. In fact, the last half of the game is really just about them differentiating between who's going to be on the 53-man roster and who's not. So it's a little bit more about who is playing with whom and how many times. And in this case, since Cam Newton's not going to be there, I don't think they're going to keep Christian McCaffrey on the field for very long, so I don't think we're going to get a whole lot there. But here's the deal. Christian McCaffrey has been breaking Luke Kuechly's legs, for crying out loud, so we need to make sure that we give him the kind of respect, but is he a 3rd or 4th round pick? This is all up to A, how you play fantasy football, whether or not you're risk adverse or not, and also kind of how you want to construct your teams and the format. Are you playing in a full point PPR league? If that is the case, then maybe he's worth it, but I'm going to have to see a little bit more practice. I'm going to have to see a little bit more in these preseason games. As the preseason goes along, you're going to see what people are playing in game 1. They play a little bit more in game 2 and a little bit more in game 3. Game 3 is considered kind of the dress rehearsal, although sometimes that can be a little misleading as well. Mostly this is about differentiating between what's going on from a rumors perspective and then from the reality perspective. So for instance, right now Nelson Aguilar is supposedly having a great camp. Now I heard this last year too. Now, it was definitely during OTAs when he was in a t-shirt and shorts, but now supposedly he's good in pads. Well, I want to see him play a little bit more, and I'm going to wait until actually that 3rd preseason game to feel ultimately great about it, but it is something to watch. One of the cautionary tales is Ty Montgomery. Ty Montgomery has really struggled with pass protection, so I'm going to watch and see if he can hold back defenders at all during the preseason, especially because he's going to be playing against a lot of the 2nd and 3rd team guys, and we want to make sure that he's out there. Dalvin Cook is the starter. We want to see how he looks. Latavius Murray hasn't been able to compete for the job, so we'll also see how he looks as well now that he has been removed from PUP. Yeah, those are kind of the storylines that you want to be able to watch out for. But tonight, again, is all about Tom Savage, if he can look decent starting this week, and then also Christian McCaffrey. Curtis Samuel has struggled with injuries. He is the other rookie that they thought would kind of give their offense an uptick. But unfortunately, he hasn't been able to get out there on the field. So listen, that is exactly what we're looking for right now, is who's out there, who's playing, and why. So thank you so much for joining us today. We're going to continue these live streams throughout the weekend. And again, tomorrow, I want to make sure that we get all of this up and running in time, flawlessly, by the time that we start the regular season. Thank you so much for joining me. Again, it's Brandon Marianne Lee. You need to go check out fantasyalarm.com. Sign up now. Use BMLEE as your promo code and get a month free. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.